Alright, I got this 2005 Dodge Ram 1500. I'm going to be replacing the blower fan or the fan motor for the condenser here. Now the why is because it's making a lot of noise. You can hear it from outside and inside the cab. I'll show you that here in just a second. Alright, I just want to take a moment to talk about these custom puddle lights and what these are and what they do. This company is out of Houston, Texas. This is a little key to turn these lights. I'm going to show you how to put this in. They have these for all makes and models. This is going to go in your door. Here's your puddle light, got one on each side. So they have these for most makes and models. They have a lifetime warranty on this. These look really nice, and you can customize and come up with whatever design you want. So let's get back to the video. Alright, so I got the AC on, and I don't know if you can hear the growling, rumbling noise. It's, you know, pretty loud even from inside the cab. So there's the culprit right there. And you can, you know, get your ear kind of down that way, and you can really start hearing it. But it's still working. It's just really loud, and you know, it could go out. And now you do not have to drain the Freon out to get this fan out of here. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. First thing, I'm going to get the negative up here on the battery disconnected. Alright, next thing I'm going to focus on 10 millimeter here, here, and here. I'm just going to take those out. This down here doesn't have a lot of room, so I have to switch over to a ratchet wrench if I can't get it out with my fingers. This has actually been replaced once before. I'll show you how I kind of know here in a minute. At least I know it's been removed. Alright, moving right along, let's get this other one on this side. Alright, I'll speed things up a bit here. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is remove this cross brace here, but to do that I got to take this latch off here. Now if you can see, I got marks around this just so I put it back where it was. Good idea to put your bolts back before they roll off somewhere. We'll just let this set down here somewhere out of the way. Alright, we got some 13 millimeters. You see right there I put a mark as well, just so I put it back exactly where it was. We'll get the other side here. We'll set this aside. Go ahead and get down here and unclip this and get some slack. And this has a lot of flex to it. When I replaced the engine, I had this thing twisted and wrapped all around, and it went back into place. Okay, now we're just going to kind of start lifting this. It's got a couple rubber grommets down there. We got to lift it up. So we're going to start lifting it up. Now we do have a wire connector we got to get loose. Alright, there's our wire, and it may be clipped down here to this too, but this has been unclipped, so you need to get that loose from this. And we're going to get this connector up here. So it just, I'm using a pick tool here. It has one of these clips. You just have to pull that down, and then you can pop the wire off there. It's just kind of difficult to show you here, but you can see it's just one of those. Put my tool down a minute. Just one of those connectors. You just push that up and it'll slip right off. So we got the wire and the connector loose now. All right, so we're going to try to pull this up here out the best that we can. And got a pretty good amount of slack here. Now I want to show you here before I forget. This is how I know. This right here, people will cut this out because it makes it easier. Well, you have to take it off, cut this out to be able to slip this completely off and replace it, and that looks like what they probably did. So but to do the fan motor itself, you do not. You can just simply slip it down. So we got a couple of tins here. And same thing on this side, we just got a couple. Hopefully we don't drop any. And the last one right here. Alright, the condenser is loose, so we'd be able to pop this out of here. Now, like I said, if you have this area over here attached, you're going to have to slip it forward. You're not going to be able to just pull it up like I'm doing here. Now you also want to carefully set this thing on something so you're not damaging the So like I said, unless you cut this out, you're just going to have to push it down forward onto the line, if that makes sense, and then you'll be able to get access to it, or just go ahead and cut it out like it is here. Now this is a left-handed thread, so we have to go like we're going to tighten to get this off. They got a couple little washers. I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. That's how it is here. And it looks like we got rain starting, so I guess we'll just pick it up whenever the rain quits. Alright, I guess we can go ahead and bring it in here and get the motor in at least. Alright, we got some 10 millimeters or Phillips. Just a coarse thread screw. Yeah, you can feel the roughness in there. Not sure what that brand is. That's probably the problem. Okay, that first motor I had from earlier was completely wrong. It was the right part number on the motor, stamped on the motor, but it was the wrong part. So I had to go get this one. I got this Continental, and it has these. I didn't realize till I took it off. It has these that have to turn the fan. So we got the right one here now. Now we'll get this set back in here, just like so. And it also has some alignment pegs here and here. You'll see it has a spacer on it there, and these are going to grab those right there. So that's what was missing. Just got to make sure that it's going to not require any other spacers. We got a new put that down like so. And I got to remember it's going left-handed threads. Just give it a snug. And I'm just going to check it out and make sure that the fan is running nice and true, that we don't have any issues. All right, now we're ready to get it back in. Okay, I did have a lot of difficulty getting that plug in. It's like slightly different or something than the original one there. All right, we'll go ahead and get this tested out before we get everything put back together. All right, sounds a lot better than it was. All right, so we got our nice new condenser fan on here. It's sounding a lot better. And sometimes you just gotta take care of something before it becomes a big problem. So that's gonna do it for the video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.